And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. The Magic making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Frazier, he's checked in for Rose. And Johnson drops them both. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Francis gets the bucket.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Frazier from downtown. And he can't get that one. And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Here's Carter. That shot missing, and Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Pippen. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.A., I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Hardaway's checked in for Orlando. Chicago with the ball. Now Johnson. Pass to Frazier. Here's Pippen. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, an array of jump shots there and post moves as well from Duncan, who's a very efficient scorer.
And here's Carter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Frazier over Howard. Tipped. They recover it. Johnson with a bucket. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hardaway, the pass to Carter. Back to Hardaway. Carter with it. Grant outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Driving to the basket. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And he makes the first. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that. And it looks better. And it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
To the inside, Duncan. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
No good on the second free throw. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
So it's Chicago now. The Magic making their last shot. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Now here's Hardaway. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Got it.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. Here's Pippen. And the shot's good.
Scottie Pippen.
Here's Orlando. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Jordan. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Howard's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first.
And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
The first free throw is good. And so Howard nails them both. Here's Frazier. Pass to Jordan. Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. Frazier shot is off. Here's McGrady. And the Magic again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Pippen. On the take. And he dunks it down.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Pass to McGrady. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Jordan. Here's Pippen. Check by Hill. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Tim Duncan. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
That one's good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. And it's the Bulls' ball. Now here's Jordan. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
Jordan misses. Here's McGrady. Sinks it from distance. He's got 22.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Here's Frazier. Ooh, Howard with a block. That's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Substitution. Larry Bird.
Now off the inbound. Jump shot is good.
Frazier.
And Chicago leads by 19.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Pass to Duncan. Here's Frazier. Ooh, Howard down with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And stolen by Hardaway. Kept alive.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
It's tipped. Here's Frazier. Here's Bird. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Chicago ball.
Here's Jordan. Six on the shot clock. Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. Frazier, shot is off. Outside Hardaway. Releases from 15. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Pass to Hill. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.